am so excited to be here. I'm so excited to be here for a few reasons. One is because I'm a man and I feel like I haven't achieved much in my life, right? I feel like I haven't done much in my life. I would say my greatest achievement before tonight is probably the time I managed to fit 3 cream eggs in my mouth at once. My dad was so proud. It's a great day for all of us, really. I think it's like, to be fair, that's the closest I've ever come to winning something is tonight. To be fair, it's this and like that penalty shootout I had against my year 3s. Like, 3 broken wrists and 2 concussions. But I took a pummeling, but it was worth it for glory. It is so good to be here, man. I'm so excited to be here representing sort of my community. I would say, really, I feel, like I said before, I don't feel like I've achieved much in my life. What I would say, though, is that I'd say my greatest achievement is probably I recently learnt to drive, right? Because like many... thank you. Because like many disabled people, the first thing I did when I was diagnosed with FND1F, you know that by now. When I was diagnosed with it, was like many disabled people, I Googled the things I'm not supposed to be able to do, right? And top of the list for me was drive, right? And it is a huge achievement, right? But while it's a massive achievement, it is, quite frankly, immoral, right? I am not a good driver. It's great news for me, terrible news for all other road users, right? It is, right? I'm not a great driver. No one's ever said I'm a bad driver, but then I leave no witnesses, right? That's me. That's me. Friday night was amazing, by the way. My semi-final, like, I have not had a reaction like that. Thank you so much. Friday night was amazing. I've not had a reaction like that since, like, all those people standing on their feet, all those people laughing. I've not had a reaction like that since I accidentally shouted "hey" in the school nativity. The donkey had a heart attack, bless him, bless his soul, honestly. Since doing this show, right, I've started to try and look after my body a little bit better, right? I've been trying to look after myself, not because I necessarily care about my image, but because if you've got a neurological condition and that's not what kills you, that's embarrassing, isn't it? That's awful. Imagine my funeral. Imagine my funeral, my poor parents, like someone walks up to them and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, did the brain finally get him?" And they're like, "No, diabetes." How awful is that? It's dreadful, isn't it, really? Like my siblings are giving a speech, they're like, "He died, how he..." Everyone else is like, "Stop doing that, that's... like, don't do that, he's barely cold, don't do the clicking, that's weird." My siblings are giving a speech and they're like, "He died how he lived, donut in hand," you know, that kind of thing. I did ring my parents before I came out here tonight. I did ring them and I had a lovely conversation with them. I said to them, and I wanted to give it to them, you know, this moment is really, they deserve it. So I rang them, but they're very busy people, they didn't pick up. I left them a message and 2 minutes later they text back with, "Thanks for the voicemail, but why was someone playing ping pong in the background?" Like, I tell you what, it's a great rally, isn't it? It's been going on for almost 2 years.